Hey everybody, this is Vril. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 in our playthrough as Fascist Argentina. So, it's been a few days since the last episode. I apologize for the delay between episodes. I've been pretty busy. So, where were we last? We were invading Mexico here, and it appears that we need some help here. I expect this to actually take a little while here. So, I mean, we've got some mountains to get through, so I'm going to go ahead, add these guys and the Guyanas here. I'm going to go ahead and just cancel whatever they were doing, and I'll go ahead and also add them to the front line here. So, we have some political power to work with. I guess we'll go with... So I'm assuming that this light air company, this agility, max speed for fighters would automatically add to whatever fighters we already have. So we'll see how that goes. No national focus for the moment. We're about done with all that. We've got a ton of aircraft that we need to set up. And actually I went ahead and canceled all of our imports. Can't remember who has said it, but noticed that we had a massive amount being imported when we didn't need to do that. So let me go ahead and just like tick forward a day, see where things go. So yeah, we're gonna need to do a little bit of trading here just to get this back up. So surplus, we need some aluminum though. So let's see. I guess the Soviet Union. So we need some rubber as well, and we'll ask the UK for that. Surplus needed. We need steel apparently. So yeah, that was the US was our main trading partner there for that. So that should reduce the amount of factories, civilian factories that we're using for all that trade. And it looks like I said, we need to look at our aircraft here. Get a bunch of fighters up here. Let's just do something like that and get it towards 400. Well, we've still got a bunch of interwar fighters. Been playing the France playthrough, so didn't remember our exact state of everything here. So we get these guys going. Are these guys attacking? They probably shouldn't be. Yeah, they should probably just be doing something like that. I'll wait for these other guys. Well, I guess I can go ahead and attack, but I know we are slightly over the limit for this guy here, but I don't want to lose whatever his bonuses were, so that's what we're doing. Apparently more research to do. I have no clue where were we doing in the first place, so I guess we'll just continue going. Encryption, decryption. This is a problem with taking some time in between episodes, as I completely forget what I was doing. Not to mention I've got the other series going as well, the French series and the Stellaris series. Alright, so these guys have arrived. They have no missions. Oh, these guys actually have not arrived yet. So for now, actually these guys who are moving in here, okay, they are coming. I was wondering if I didn't cancel what they previously were doing. I guess Slovakia has capitulated. It's going to do a general, broad offensive with these new guys that will join up. Let me increase our speed quite a bit here. And obviously we also have that coup d'etat set for the US. We'll most likely just be watching what happens there. What was the date for that? Yes, we're supporting the growth. What is the date though? Is it going to tell us? Here we go, September 17th. So 9 months away from any of that happening. Hopefully we'll be done with this war by that happening as well, though I do think we're going to have some resource problems. Okay, so these other aircraft have finally joined up here. I think, anyway. Let's... There we go. game is starting to chug a little bit is what kind of the problem is for me right now. Yeah, we're having some supply issues. So yeah, the Germans here not looking like they're going to be lasting very much longer. The Japanese have never done well in this particular series, so not good for them. So what's the deal with our supplies? Yeah, I see. Yeah, local infrastructure. Yeah, since we're actually moving up through areas that have some rebel kind of issues, most likely, we're going to have some issues as well. So let's get through. Not to mention it's probably the winter, possibly too. So let me just increase this to the max and get through whatever supply issues we have. Get our units. Everybody is here. So actually what I'm going to do is move this offensive line, delete them, number one. Maybe I'll just have them set up on one province and just like completely sweep all the way to the American-Texas border there. Insufficient resources. Guess we can add to whatever we were doing there. Same with the rubber here too. Alright, Switzerland. So Switzerland has joined the Allies. So much for being neutral. And more research to do. So I guess we were going down the whole Grand Battle Doctrine. I guess our infantry is more like leg infantry, so we'll just continue on with that. What date is it? It is March 1st, so I'd assume that the weather's starting to get a little bit better. We're fully equipped, so let's go ahead, start both of these offensive lines. I'll go ahead and add these guys to this. So yeah, the forces there are stronger. But I think we can make progress towards Mexico City. Obviously, these guys are coming from the mountain, so probably not too much progress to be made through there. These guys are doing quite well. Some major attrition there, but they seem to be supplied up at least. Let's look, where were we at and in this actual war? Yeah, we're still early days for this whole thing. We are killing more of them than they are killing of us, so that is good. Yeah, we're having some major attrition supply issues here. Not sure what else I can do about that. Mexico City is close, though. But I'm sure there's going to be, I think we're just going to have to capture provinces for the most part here. Got a few victory points here and there. Obviously Mexico City's worth the most, but to actually get them to capitulate, what was that actually at? 86% to get them down to 10% or less. So that is quite a bit. It's going to be quite a few more provinces to capture before we do that. Hey, we're almost to the Texas border there. We'll be able to see what the Americans are keeping on their border there. I'm sure it's not going to be very pretty for us. Anybody that had the thought that, hey, we can go into the US is probably going to be, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, they've got a lot, and that's just in a couple provinces. So let me go ahead, halt these guys who were doing that little offensive there. It is completely gone, and I'm going to then, let me delete the whole offensive line. Which color was it? It was the blue color. And we'll reassign something like that. Is that... I think I did that possibly incorrect. Or am I selected on the wrong guy? That's what it is. I'm selected on the wrong guy. So I want to do that, and then something like that. I've not captured Mexico City yet. Yeah, we are spreading these guys pretty thin. There we go, we just captured it. Where are we at? Pretty big chunk there, but we're going to continue on. Who's having supply issues here? Yeah, these guys are. There's not really any ports on this coastline, I don't think so. Recon Company 3 is complete. So, what was that? 1942s? Guess... Actually, we've already done all of this. Logistics Company would be good. Ah, Support Weapons 4. Let's go ahead and do that. What was this here? Infantry anti-tank. So all infantry and motorized mechanized get hard attack. That's actually sounds even better to me. Although, I mean, for the most part, probably don't have any of that for Mexico, but... So we'll go with the support weapons there. Just looking at these. Did the same thing in the French playthrough, but I did not go into construction. I really should do that. It'd be like very, very useful at the beginning of the game to spec out the construction, since that's obviously when you're actually constructing anything. So what's our supplies like? Yeah, so really a bad place to be doing any of this, but we don't really have very many options. Let's go ahead. Wow, so yeah, Mexico City has a pretty good airport. Let's go ahead, rebase everybody. That was not what I wanted to do. Select all, rebase all, I think anyway. Yeah, so okay, everybody is going there. Okay, I'm not quite sure if that's exactly what I wanted. Let me just have them go fly where they wanted to go. And for once we actually have some free military I guess that's probably because we're capturing military factories. I'm gonna go ahead, okay, we already had this. Should I start a third one? Let's just go ahead and start a third one. We love us some infantry equipment 3. Alright, so all these guys arrived. Alright, so they should be in better range than if they're all in Mexico City. Did anybody not? I guess they all did come from Mexico City there. Okay. Let me get out of this, whatever that mode was, either the air mode or... Gonna have these guys go ahead and continue on their little offensive here. Monterrey is the new capital here. Let's just go ahead and do this and try to capture that. I don't see anybody really on the border, so I should be quickly able to capture all this. Yeah, those American stacks. Yeah, 22 infantry, 66. I mean, obviously these are just estimates, but yeah. Obviously, though, because we will border with the US, that should screw up any US plans that they have, because they're going to think, hey, we should keep, 100 divisions on the Mexican border there. Ireland has joined the Allies. Very historic. We actually going to encircle somebody here? I think. Oh, well, I don't think there's anybody to really encircle there. Man, this game's really chugging. The whatever's going on in Europe must be pretty intense. Let's go on to encryption. Wonder if didn't really look at what we were building. Yeah, we've got probably a ton of guys coming out. Yeah, we've got 30 divisions down here. It probably wouldn't be the best idea to really add them to the Mexico front, because we have the supply issues anyway, but let's go ahead. Can I promote this guy? Okay, yeah, you can. I hadn't promoted a guy who was at level 1, general that is, to... Let's actually just throw them up here. Give him some experience. $20, 83% towards a capitulation, so... Alright, these guys are like completely out of organization. These guys are anyway, so let's get them back. Yeah, wow. There's got to be 100 divisions, American divisions in Texas right there. So it's going to be screwing up whatever they were planning to do to, say, Japan, or whatever they're going to do in Europe. Not that it's going to matter, because the Germans are doing horrible as it is. Guess their new capital is in Guadalajara. Yeah, our needed problems aren't too bad. Apparently we have new government modification we can do. Let's actually do Prince of Terror, because we actually have some partisans probably here. Not much, but there is a little bit at least. There we go, Guadalajara. I think we're going to have to redo our offensive line here, so these colors are not easy for me to see. So let me set that to blue. And yeah, okay. Just want to see what... I want to be spreading these guys out this much. Actually, I don't even want to spread them out that much. 2 provinces. And we'll set an offensive line to do something like that. Can actually get these guys doing something as well. Might be an idea to actually not have these guys go completely on the front here and do something like that and head towards the coastline. Get 30 divisions that way, 24 divisions this way, and 30 divisions that way. All right. How many convoys do we even have? We're actually using a lot of them, okay. So our manpower does seem to be going down. We've taken a lot of them out. We actually are really close, 93% towards capitulation. So we'll be getting all of this organized. Get everybody up to, and these guys actually need to still get in position. They're way down here in Argentina. Resistance to occupation. Yeah, high levels of resistance in Mexico City. Not really. But yeah, it's the first time we really had much of that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start this offensive. I think we're good to go. Start this guy too. It's not like he really had to capture very much anyway. This is all infantry, and they're pretty hardened, really. And they're all regulars. These guys are even more, though. We've got some... Oh, I thought we had some veterans or seasoned in here, but apparently maybe they've been replaced with some new recruits. Alright, we've made it all the way to the other coastline, and we've encircled some of the Mexican units here, so that's good. Just completely take this out. And now if only our other army was there to have taken out this pocket right here, then we would have been really good, but I think we'll be fine. Helps a lot to have that air cover. Any other airports that I'm missing that we should really rebase to? I'm not really seeing any. I'm surprised by that, though. Yeah. Really need some portrait packs out there. I should just download some that would give some more variation there. So we've got... Okay, where we go? We've conquered Mexico. We'll take all of their states. There we go, and we seized almost 50,000 equipment, 46,799. Good stuff. So there's our army. We'll be thinking about what to do next. Obviously, we're creating that coup with the United States there. So it does look like we're out of time for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button. It really helps out the channel, and I will see you guys next time.